Understanding Japa syndrome is not difficult in today's Nigeria. Whenever someone embraces the syndrome, it simply connotes that he or she has migrated to the abroad due to the country's economic downturn. This is premised on the belief that the developed nations are safer, prosperous, and industrial. Coupled with this, these overseas nations are devoid of Boko Haram's attacks, Fulani's invasions, and incessant kidnappings prevail in Nigeria. The frenzy for Japa syndrome has become uncontrollable in Nigeria in recent times, whereas you cannot claim to be a novice of massive migration of Nigerians to United States of America, Canada, United Kingdom, and other nations of the world. This flight has become incessant among medical experts and skilled workers. Other categories of workers are joining the train. Each migrant usually executes his or her travel plans covertly and exits Nigeria without ceremonies. It is after they have landed in their countries of destination before you will hear of their resignation at their various offices. The Nigerian migrants are always ready to do any work, even casual works outside Nigeria. Also, the beliefs that job opportunities are waiting for them in these developed countries is fueling the massive exodus by Nigerians, whereas life will become better for them in the overseas, they presumed. Who will blame those fleeing Nigeria? After all, who will not prefer a place of comfort to a place of discomfort? Many Nigerians will have chosen to stay in Nigeria if the country is better off. Nigeria's health sector is critically affected by fleeing Nigerian medical doctors. The Nigerian Medical Association has warned that the brain drain in the medical profession is troublesome. They further warned that medical doctors are about 24,000 in numbers now in Nigeria. According to the Nigerian Medical Association, when you juxtapose these numbers with 200 million citizens in Nigeria, there is a cause for alarm. Without mixing words, doctor-patient ratio, as we speak, is something to call a state of emergency for. May we never have an emergency situation as far as our health is concerned as an individual, because the numbers of doctors in our hospitals are inadequate. It is pertinent to know that Nigeria needs about 363,000 medical doctors to cater for our citizens. The country has a sizable number before, but this has been eroded by the exodus of Nigerian medical doctors to overseas. What is more worrisome about this situation is the fact that Nigerian government is allowing this brain drain. Or how would the government allow her best brains and skilled workers to leave work, weighing the multidimensional effect of this on the country? The pay packages and welfare of doctors and other workers must be improved. Enabling work environment and global standard facilities must be provided also. It is not out of place to assert that politicians are ignoring the suggested solutions above because they usually go for medical treatment abroad whenever they have health challenges. Hence, the boorish neglect by the politicians is what is provoking this exodus of doctors and nurses to developed countries where their welfare is taken seriously. Civil servants, artisans, and other Nigerians are joining these highly skilled workers to flee Nigeria because of economic meltdown and political uncertainties in Nigeria. Fundamentally, as said earlier on, these Nigerian migrants are ready to do any job inasmuch as there are adequate security, quality health scheme, and positive political climate. Coupled with this, there are no banditry, kidnapping, insurgency, and terrorist attacks. Funny enough, the choir master who led the rehearsal on Thursday became exclusive on Sunday during choir administration since he left Nigeria for the UK on Saturday, while a sister who was part of the Jumat on Friday was expressing a good morning from the abroad the next day. These mooted ways of departing Nigeria for overseas have become the order of the day following the frenzy for Japa syndrome. The reason for keeping mute about their travel plans are not far-fetched. Even the voice you're hearing now on Point to Ponder on may be on her way to the UK this midnight. It is important to note that the adverse effect of these brain drains on the country are many. No doubt the nation and her citizens will miss the services or contributions of these skilled Nigerians fleeing the country in mass. Without frantic effort on the part of the government, it is going to be difficult to stop this this exodus of highly skilled Nigerians. Proactive measures must be channeled towards revamping the economy of the country and improving the security architecture of the 36 states of the Federation, including the federal capital, Abuja. Our sincere advice to intending Nigerian migrants is for them to tread with caution, especially in their dealings with travel agents. Many who were promised Malaysia visas landed in Mali. Many are subjected to negative work environments where they were forced to work as slaves. News about human trafficking is filling the air every day. For all Nigerians in diaspora, please live responsibly and responsively according to the laws of the country you reside. Be a good representative of your beloved country, Nigeria. Remember that failure to obey the laws of a foreign land may lead to deportation. Yes, traveling to the abroad has become the main thing now. Nonetheless, it is not everyone who will so desire to travel out of the country. Many diaspora Nigerians will have been loved to stay in Nigeria if the country is safe and prosperous. For those of us who have decided to remain in the country, may God bless this country and may we'll enjoy the fruit of the land. Amen.